I had nothing to do with this. Fuck you. You want a war with me? No. You want another war with me? You got one. I don't. You got one. Listen, I had nothing to do with it. Bullshit. You hurt me. What? What's wrong with you? So, listen, the next time I see you, boy, the next time I see your ass, I'm like fucking killing myself. Well, fuck you. What's it? Fuck.
Yeah, welcome to the family, but keep your voice low. EJ got the book T and the TV show. From London's finesse to Paris with a pistol. Curtis wildin' out and making it official. She know who's loyal and who's chasing clout. Orlando stay doing the most, but we still love him, no doubt. Got bodies in the basement and secrets in the book. She clocked Sasha's last breath and those dirty looks. If you ain't up on Vegas, Chippy or the crew, just grab a chair, boo. EJ gon' school you. It's Duncan certified, don't come unprepared. She breaking it down with receipts that's rare. From book to screen, from gun to scheme. It's mob life, black excellence and family dreams. Paris Fierce, Donna Messi. Junior stay wild and Sasha's gone but still a legend. And Curtis, everybody's favorite cousin. LC the head, keeping everything tight. Rio, the life of the party, but deadly on sight. Nevada young, gifted and smart. They all got roles, but dramas and art. Sonia still riding for Junior. Even after all that, she stayed 10 toes down. Never fold, never crack. R.I.P. the brother minister. 5 seasons deep. Now Elijah's got secrets that still make the streets speak. And Roman, the triplet they ain't know existed. Now we in the family, and the plot just twisted. EJ tell it all, from the brunch to the weapon. Book reading queen. When it comes to the Duncan, she know who flip, who fumble, who front, and she be clocking them plots like your auntie keeping score. It's EJ the TV.
Lone's over, been lived away. We don't fall, we don't bend. Every war's got a start and an end. Carve the name in the fire and red. Say Duncan and they don't speak the same. We don't run, cut us once, but we don't fall. We don't fall. We lose the sun, we rise with another. Blood makes you kin, but loyalty makes you family.
She's still breathing, but the weight ain't light. Vegas back, he to calm in the fight. They tried to shake the tree, now we rooted deeper. Junior turned Judas, let the serpent keep us. They praying on our table, but we serve revenge. Nefertiti, stay quiet, but her blade don't bend. Eyes like Tom, hard cold with vow. She mourns like a daughter, but she's coming out. Elijah won't smoke for the man he called father. Brother minister gone, and now it's blood for honor. We don't fall.
Hey y'all, hey, what is up everybody? What is up? What is up? It's your girl EJ in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I've been waiting all day for this. Just like y'all been waiting all day, I've been waiting all day to talk to y'all about this because it just don't make no sense the way Uncle Larry came up in there talking about you funky foot. Y'all already know. We got to talk about it. All right. Listen, go ahead and drop your city. Let me know where you're coming from. Go ahead and give me a vibe check. Y'all already know how we do over here. We got Philadelphia, PA in the building. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Okay, Jersey. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, P. Bronson. Hey, David. Thank you for coming through. What up, Lex in the building? Okay. Listen, where the market's at? Okay, Harlan, NYC in the building. Okay, North Carolina in the building. Angelica, hey girl, hey Maury. Shout out to all the channel members out there. I appreciate you guys so much for being a channel member, being part of the squad. Hola, Queen, how you doing? Okay, live from the DMV is in the building. We love the DMV. Hey, Allie. Thank you for coming through. LL, thank you for coming through. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing 3.5. Lady D, explain yourself. The way that Uncle Larry came in there, that deserved a 5. Come on now. You got to tell me why. 3.5, what happened? 5s, we got some 5s. I love Uncle Larry. He's off the hook. Watching from work in Neptune, New Jersey. Thank you, Maurice, for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Southern California in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, Patricia. How are you? Okay. Oh, there go Audrey. I think you changed your name, but hey, girl. Hey. Okay, we got fives in the building. Great episode. Certified Psycho 7.5. Okay. Listen, I'm here for it all. Listen, I didn't get a chance to get all of my slides together. So y'all know I'm just going to be doing this recap off of the dome, off of what I remember. I really only got a chance to watch this like 1.5 times. So if I missed anything, I might have to just do a regular video to y'all. I might have to go ahead and do that when this go around. Hey, Javon. Hey, hey, hey. Rio was working that blue hair. Definitely. Hey, Damon. Okay, Miss Wright in the building. Give it a strong 5. Hey, to Marcus. Been waiting on you, bro. Been waiting on you to come through the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to go ahead and drop down and type in Replay Squad. Let us know that you came through. Let me know what you thought about this episode. But we're about to get into this live recap, y'all. I've been recapping live every single week this go around. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hey, Bonnie Love. How's it going? Do not forget to join the Discord, guys, if you are not in the Discord, because after I watch the episode, I'm typically off in the Discord, ready to talk about it with anybody who's ready to talk about it. So definitely make sure that y'all are in the Discord. Hey, OL Jackson, appreciate you. I am so glad that you're here. Lex said, I got you on anything you missed. Thank you so much, Lex. I appreciate you. And to all of my moderators, please, please, please make sure that y'all are out here moderating strong. I do have this vertical up today. I tried to make it for subscribers only. So hopefully we won't have any trolls in the building today. Yes, definitely a great episode. DeMarcus, get out of here with that Team Donna mess. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. But listen, we're going to go ahead and get started with the recap, y'all. So, and then we'll just talk about it and we'll... and I'll pull up all y'all comments and do all the things. But let's go ahead and talk about the episode. As a matter of fact, I might have to just use the actual episode. And I might just not have any pictures up here, y'all. I'm so sorry. Pete Bronson said it might not be Harris. Listen, I think we be wrong. It looked like it might fool around and be somebody else. I think what threw us off was the fact that whoever it was had to have known where Vegas was going to be. But you know, hey, it is what it is. But that's all right. So, of course, when the episode started out, y'all, it started out with Juan still laying there on the ground, right? He's laying there on the ground. And then we see that the detectives are there. And, of course, we have Kendra that showed up. Y'all know she left Vegas last week to go do her city job. Turns out her city job, we all already knew, was that she was a detective. So looks like she's going to be investigating this case, which means that she's going to get a little bit closer to knowing exactly who Vegas is and who his family is, because she's going to have to dive in deep and she's going to learn that Juan is indeed Elsie's best friend. So I don't know exactly where this is going to go, but I did figure that they would kind of throw this in the mix this way. So this is going to be interesting just to kind of see where we go from here with Kendra, because y'all know I still don't trust her and she's still on my I got my eye on you list. So, you know, there's that. So anyway, after we have this little moment, it turns out that nobody else actually knows about Juan being unalive. Like, the people are at the party because remember, they were at the park and they told them, like, look, hey, everybody else go ahead and go to the Hellfire Club, and that's where the reception was going to be. So there were some people, probably the people in the wedding party, like Nevada and some security or whatever, that was still at the park. But Chippy and them have no idea of what has happened to Juan. So they're all ready to go. You know, Chippy reminiscing about her old days, you know, at the place, at the Woe House. And then they find out that Juan is gone, you know, and then, you know, Senor Cruz is like, no, like, where was you at? Probably talking to, I can't remember what his security guard name is right now. But Consuelo breaking down in her brother's arms, like, it was just a whole moment, y'all. Like, it was a lot going on. She came in there with all that blood all over her dress. It was a lot. And then we get the infamous moment, and y'all already know this is where we get Donna. Donna is sitting up there talking about, oh yeah, the best sex is after you get high, yada yada yada. And so we think that we about to find out who the man is, right? Who this man is that got her face on his drawers, but we don't quite get to see who it is. But we definitely know that it probably has knocked off a few people on our list. A lot of y'all have been sending me messages and telling me that, oh, it has to be Aries. And y'all might be right. Now, here's the thing is that some of the clues that they dropped were Junior's going to give her a call, right? And he's going to say, did you know? And now Donna just straight up tell him, like, I mean, she tried to go with that, girl, ain't nobody hunting. Like, no. But then she says, well, I thought that they were going to, tell you after that whole fiasco the last time. Like, Donna, stop lying. Like, seriously, stop lying. All this broad do is a lie, y'all. Lie. And I really think that Junior has to open up his eyes. Like, he literally says for a moment, he's like, look, he's like, look, I don't want to be a part of the alliance anymore. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then she's like, you are the alliance and you're going to ruin this for us. And I'm just like, he was like, maybe for you, but not for me. And I'm thinking the same thing. Like, the only person that's going to lose anything is you, because you're the only one that really had anything to gain. Junior already had everything that he needed in his life, right? But you came along and you just kind of destroyed all that and gave him this false information, because we all know that Donna told him something completely different. And when we get to that part, we're going to talk about it. But at this moment, after she has the conversation with Junior and hypes him up to go, talk to the person that he knows actually made the call, she then turns to whoever it is and says, oh, I heard you did good, babe. So this heifer had no remorse. All she does is manipulate Junior and just tries to hype him up. And she's just using him. Like, that's all she is doing, is using him. And at the end of the day, y'all might be right, though. Like, some people say that it could be Rob. Some people say that it could be Aries. I really don't know exactly who it is at this point. My first thought was Aries. Because she was like, you did good, babe. But then I was like, but how would Aries know? And if it is Aries, y'all, like, I'm literally about to tell you about your person. DeMarcus, I'm going to get to your super chat here. Let me go ahead and get to it right now, as a matter of fact. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5 super chat. Donna didn't sleep with Aries because Aries was involved with Sasha. Donna could be involved with Thomas. Stop it. Because y'all trifling the person that you like so much. If she is sleeping with Aries and Sasha was also dating Aries, then she just even more trifling. And I don't put it past her trifling self. I don't think that it's Thomas, because how would Thomas even know anything about Vegas or any of that? How would he, I just don't think that it's Thomas. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't be, but I just don't think that it logically makes sense. And there would be a big continuity issue if it was him, because how would he know anything that is going on with Vegas? And then with Kendra going out, how would he not know that he was going out on the date with Kendra? Like, I just don't think that makes any sense to me. But I don't know. It'd have to be a whole thing. I mean, it could be. Listen, I'm not saying that it can't be the detective. I'm just saying that I don't think that it makes sense to me that it is the detective. But listen, it could very well be. I don't trust that man. No way. Okay. I do not trust that man at all. I do not trust Thomas. I think he got secrets too. I don't trust nobody. Y'all know I don't trust these people. I don't trust these people at all. But I just feel like, who else would have known that where Vegas was going? Like, I just feel like I don't know how he would know that. So I would need to know how he figured that out in order for me to be like, yeah, it was definitely the detective. But if it was Aries, Donna is just a dirty dog, okay? She is just the dirtiest dog that I thought she was from the very jump, okay? Because Sasha definitely dated Aries. And if it's not Aries, then I don't know. Y'all let me know who y'all think it is. Y'all let me know down in the chat. And not only that, she did say that whoever her source was the next best thing to dating LC. So I don't know. Like that just, even Aries doesn't make sense. But honestly, I don't know, y'all. Like I'm very, very much confused on who this could be. And I wish they'll go ahead and tell us. And hopefully they'll go ahead and tell us on the next episode, because I do not have time to wait this out any longer. Okay. At all. So anyway, we're going to get to Paris and Rio, right? We're going to get to Paris and Rio. They are out in the Hamptons, you know, because Rio does have the club out in the Hamptons, and they are, you know, they're having fun and, you know, doing things that, you know, they do, and they got their triplet with them. And then they get the phone call that says, hey, look, y'all need to get here and make sure that y'all are packing. One just, you know, was unalived. And so, of course, they have to leave and come back home, because y'all already know when the Duncan call come out, they gotta boogie up, because they already know, like, one was literally their uncle, because one was Elsie's best friend. So anyway, y'all, we got the scene that we've been seeing in the trailer where we get Junior coming on over here, and he like, look, who made this call? Like, who made the call? Like, why did y'all do this? Yada yada yada. And then of course he's gonna yank old Antonio up. But here's my problem with this one right here, y'all. My only problem is that he let Antonio sit there and tell him that nonsense and foolishness, like, oh, you had to get back, like that was my woman, I had to get payback. No, he has literally been planning all this stuff all along, and you were going to be the fall guy since this even started, right? Dominique decided to go out there and that she was going to try to get Vegas, and then she got. That was her own fault. That was never supposed to be a part of the plan, right? But here we are changing the plan. And then Junior is like, look, he is planning on how he's going to get each and every one of us right now, like all of us. And he included himself in that, because he already know what time it is when his daddy flip, right? He already know. Like, literally, you took this man's best friend and you didn't even have to do this. All you had to do was be a man and just handle business and if you wanted to make a business deal with him, like that's what y'all could have done. That's exactly what y'all just did before the people who actually run the alliance decided that they were going to go off and knock off one. They claim they did it because one, of course, is over the foreign distribution, right? One is a part of keeping the cartels and stuff connected, right? So while I'm not saying that it wasn't a great business plan in theory, if you're going to try to get some get back, I mean, take out a major player. Yeah, but at the same time, Junior, who's supposed to be the head, literally told y'all, like, listen, let's not do it this way, because it's supposed to be about business. But Junior don't realize that this is not about business. This has never been about business. This has always been about taking the Duncans off of the board, period, right? But Junior's so busy thinking that it's something else that it's not. And I'm just like, bro, like, seriously, like, get a clue. But hey, you know, it is what it is. But I did like what Junior said here. Like, listen, I hope y'all got all y'all affairs in order, because yeah, y'all not about to live that long, because my daddy is coming for y'all. I love that he has the utmost respect for his father still, and knowing that LT don't play no games when it comes to this game, you know? And then he even bends down and tells Alejandro, like, look, you should know better than anybody. And we all know season 1, Alejandro had to go up against them, right? And his son got taken out. Now, while that is still questionable as to why his son got taken out, we're going to let that just be what it is. But at the end of the day, Alejandro knows, and he even tries to say so. But then Antonio is like, no, I got a plan for LC. What plan do you have? Because you weren't supposed to even be messing with the Duncans according to your boss. But we all know that, and this is what it's always been about for Antonio. It's never been about anything else, okay? Like, never. So, you know, there's that. So, of course, here we go again with Antonio calling the shots, because he knows that he's the true head of the alliance, right? And then we're going to mosey on down to Junior trying to get up in the funeral. And Sonya had to talk some sense into him, y'all. Like, Sonya's like, this isn't where we need to be. And I loved how she kept using we, because, girl, we was about to get taken up out of there. Like, this is not where y'all want to be. You did not want to go up into this funeral. I guarantee you that everybody up in here was packing, and I guarantee you that y'all would have been goners. Now, I ain't gonna say they might have let Sonya live, y'all. They might have let her live. But if she tried to jump herself in front of Junior, don't say, girl, you about to be gone too. Okay, like, this is done so for you. But Sonya was like, this ain't where we want to be. But she was talking common sense, y'all. Like, this is literally not where you want to be. You need to just walk away from this. Yes, this is Uncle Juan. Yes, he's your godfather. But when you started all of this, you already knew what it was, okay? And you the one who let this spiral out of control and go this far and wasn't even realizing it, wasn't even in the game and wasn't paying attention to what was actually happening around you. Now all hell is broke loose and you can't take any of this stuff back. Like, it just is what it is. So there's that. But I was like, okay, Sonya, I'm not mad at that because somebody need to tell him. Because Junior is in denial. I don't think he realized what's happening here. So, anywho, we have, let's see, hold on, let me see. We had the funeral, y'all. So the funeral, we had Elsie was speaking, and you know, it's just your typical funeral. We don't even really have to go into it that much. The main thing is that Orlando gets a call about his son because his son is extremely sick and he needs to go to the hospital, right? So he and Chippy have to leave and go to the hospital. Let me get to DeMarcus super chat real quick. Shout out to DeMarcus with the $5 super chat. Lunatic Larry, aka LL, don't play, was on one this episode. Yes, he was. Okay, he definitely was, because it is what it is. Only a Duncan can take out a Duncan. There we go. And I'm not mad at that at this point. So anyway, we get back over here to the hospital, y'all. And basically, little O is running out of time. He needs his donor. The treatment that they've been doing, it has not been working. And Orlando just loses his ish, y'all. And I'm not really, really mad at Orlando for this. Like, I'm not mad at him for losing his stuff because this is his child. This is his son. And he's going through something. But what's interesting about this part right here, y'all, is that we learned that somebody has submitted a test, right? And that it was, I forgot what the word that they used per se, but basically they don't know who it is, right? They submitted it for a direct donor. Now, I do remember that Roman did try to submit something when his mom was going through what she was going through, but I don't know if it's going to be Roman, right? Like, at the end of the day, I don't know if that's who it is. And when he says that it's not a family member. So we know that Roman is indeed a family member. I think they would have figured that out, that this was a really close match and that it was a family member if it was going to be Roman. So I think it's going to have to be somebody else. But the problem is I think it's going to be somebody that we're not expecting, and somebody maybe even that might be somebody that O is going to have to really talk into helping to save his son. And I don't know who that's going to be. I'm trying to think back to if there's anybody that O has just really wronged. I mean, he used to go through them women like crazy, but the only person that I can really remember is Dr. Brandy, but she's cool now. I feel like after what LC did for her, she would certainly do it. So who else could it be? Is Ruby's brother still alive? Somebody said Ruby's brother, but I don't know. I don't even remember if he was still alive. So, I mean, that could be it. If he's still alive, then it definitely could be his brother. But I feel like that would also raise a family type of thing, because that's familiar too. Like, I feel like they would know that whoever this person was family. So I don't know, y'all. I think it's going to be somebody else. I think it's going to have to be somebody that they're going to have to convince. And I just don't know who that person is. Who is it that they're going to have to convince? I don't think that they would have to convince Brandy to save his nephew. I don't think that would be a hard one to do, especially when he learned that Vinny really did betray him. So I don't think that would be difficult. I think it has to be somebody else, but y'all let me know in the comments who y'all think it's going to be. Okay? Let me know who y'all think it's going to be down in the comments. So anyway, we have this whole moment, Orlando going off on the doctor, you know, and just like, look, you gonna figure it out. And then Lord Chippy said, Lord, enough. And listen, they not gonna get up here on this panel next week, y'all, talking about Chippy didn't have no tears. They gonna leave my Chippy alone, because y'all know how they like to do. But anyway, y'all, we gotta talk about Harris and Junior, because Junior took his butt over here to see Harris talking about, I needed to see somebody who took out their father before. Junior, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere talking about taking out your daddy, like, what are we doing? Like, understand the logic of these people. He's talking about, I want to be able to see my baby girl. Well, you knew that you was having a baby, right? Like Sonya told you was having a baby. That should have been your time to step down. Like, look, this ain't the time for me to be doing this because I'm about to have a kid. No, you was out here trying to prove something, trying to prove that you was the man, trying to prove that you could be a leader. Well, guess what? We all can't be leaders, Junior. We all can be leaders. And sometimes it just is what it is. Sometimes people have to follow. Sometimes we got people that just have to get in line. And like Uncle Larry says, sometimes you got to be the soldier. Like everybody can't be the leader. And you never expressed a fondness to ever want to be the leader. And now all of a sudden, you want to be a leader. Sis, when did you want to be a leader? Because Vegas came home? Like, what is this? Oh, they don't think you can do this? Like, Donna really sat up there and filled your head with all this bull, and you just sat up there and let her fill your head up with it. And I'm sorry, like, I cannot feel sorry for Junior. I could care less about Junior feelings right now. Like, Junior really can kick rocks. Like, it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Just dumb for no reason, right? I just wanted to show him I could do it. What? Your father literally handed you the job that you said that you wanted. That was giving you more, like that was giving you more responsibility. That was a big job to deal with the Italians. Like you literally could have just continued to work your way up the ladder, continue to work your way and show your father that, hey, I want to do more than just this. No, you literally let your mama sit up there and talk all that, like just talk you into some BS. Like your mama is trifling. Can't stand his mama. Ugh. Irritates me. So anyway, y'all, then we get over here to London. She bringing her boo thing over here, y'all. I don't know why she thought that bringing Harris over here was going to be a good idea, because why? Like, why in the world do we think, not Harris, why did we think that bringing, what's his name, y'all? Drop his name in the chat, because I can't think of his name right now, because I'm about to call him Flex, but y'all know his name. What's his, God dang it, I can't think of his name. It's not coming to me right now. Anyway, y'all let me know what his name is in the chat. But anyway, LoJack, because girl, I could listen, I was about to call him something else. I was about to call him something else. But you're going to bring LoJack over here. And Paris is like, look, how you going to be bringing a snitch up in the house? Like, I know you're not screwing a snitch. You okay? And then London talking about, well, I'm still the big sister and I can still whoop your. I was like, but can you know? I don't know if you could take Paris, London. Like at this point, I don't really know. And she do have a point. Like, why are you with LoJack? Y'all know that how I feel about her and LoJack. I think it's a horrible connection. I think that she could definitely do better. I don't think that we could just leave LoJack where he is, okay? But he said, look, I'm here for you. I know they weren't going to accept me, yada, yada, yada. I mean, come on, London. Come on. We literally just had, I mean, you literally just left Harris. Like, you just could have done better. Listen, what I need to happen right now is I need them to go ahead and get together and be like, look, we're going to find a way to bring Daryl Graham back up in here so that we can go ahead and get London with Daryl Graham so that I can just stop going on these LoJack tyrants all the doggone time, because I'm about tired of it, y'all. I'm sick and tired of it. Like LC said, he was sick and tired of it too. Like, he ain't got time for this. Y'all need to get y'all ish together before I have to get it together for y'all, because he said y'all don't want to see somebody go off, because LC is tired of all these kids. At this point, all these kids done got on his doggone nerves, and he about to cuss everybody out, period. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, we got us a nice little surprise, because we had our people, they back from NOLA. They back in the house. We got Cousin Curtis in the house. We got Uncle Larry in the house. We got Nene back. Like, everybody done came back, right? From Juanito. That don't make me cry. So everybody has came back. And LC want to talk to his brother about something really, really important, right? He wants to talk to his brother about taking his own son out, y'all. The way my jaw dropped when LC said that, because I did not think that we were actually going to get here. Like, I don't know what I thought, y'all. And the crazy part about it is that I can't stand Junior. But in this moment, I felt almost bad for Junior. I was like, not Larry. Like, you don't want to send Larry. You don't send Larry after him? And then we got to do the infamous quote, only a Duncan can unalive a Duncan. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy. Let me go ahead and get to Angelica's super chat. Thank you so much, Angelica. that direct donor is Roman. When he donated for Margaret's transplant, they would not know he was connected to the Duncans. Different last name. Well, see, that's what I was thinking too. But I was like, when they saw the match, wouldn't they see that it? Well, I guess they have to do further tests to really know if it's going to be compatible. So I can see that as well. I'm hoping that's what it is, but I really don't know if that's what it's going to be. But I hope that would be the storyline, because I think that would be like the best way to do this, because then we could also bring Roman and Orlando together. Like, look, now I have to save your son's life. I think that would be great, but honestly, I don't know if that's going to be the route that they go. I mean, we could really do it. One of either way would be okay with me. Okay, but let me get back into this right here. So of course we have LC. He is talking to Larry, and he's like, look, only, you remember how you said only a duck can kill? I need you to unalive Junior. He said, he's talking about little fat Junior. I said, Uncle Larry, don't be out here fat shaming Junior. You see, come on now, don't be doing that to that boy. Don't do him like that. That is not cool at all. All right. No, but seriously, though, I was laughing my butt off. Uncle Larry got joked, y'all. Uncle Larry was coming with all the things. He was going in on all of it. He was going in. It was so hilarious, though. But you could tell that he didn't know if he wanted to do it, because he's like, look, we just got back cool, and I don't want you to be upset with me. I don't want you to be mad at me if I do this. And I understood where he was coming from, because you're asking him to do this thing, the unthinkable, right? However, if I do this, then are you going to be mad at me once it's done? Like, are you going to resent me? I mean, the answer to that to me is a hell no, because Junior just been asking for it. But at the same time, just thinking about it in a familiar way, I can understand why he would think that, or why he would feel that way. Like, I don't know if you really want me to do this, but at the same time, he's not gonna let nobody really mess with his family, because the only people that he was going, he's like, I can mess with them, but he wasn't really finna let nobody else mess with them, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, I been done forgave Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry is good in my book, okay? I'm fine with Uncle Larry. I got no problems with him. And I didn't have no problem with this call that Uncle LC had to make, because somebody has to make a move, and it has to be a big one. The disrespect is loud, and it just is what it is. And to find out that he actually had a conversation with Chippy about it, and they actually talked about it, which I knew they would have to, because I don't know how you would do this one and not have that conversation with her. But I am curious, did he have this conversation with Vegas or Orlando? Like, I want to know who else, like, or is it just between him and Chippy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of some of the things I was worried about. But listen, Uncle Larry say, bet I'm gonna do what I gotta do for you. Like, it is what it is. So, y'all, it's a lot. Let me drink some water, y'all. It is a lot, but this was a really, really good scene, y'all. I love this scene right here. So anyway, we already talked about Harris and Junior and what they talked about. And Harris basically just told him, like, it's not just unaliving your father. Like, it's going to take something from you to really do this. And I was thinking to myself, Harris, your daddy was trash, though. Like, didn't nobody care about your daddy. So I don't even know what you're talking about. You didn't even like your daddy. What you talking about? But I get what he was trying to say, y'all. But y'all know me. I don't care nothing about no Harris, and I ain't care nothing about no Sal Dash. And for Junior to think that he's just going to be able to do this and like it's just going to be nothing, like, sir, you might get to hold your baby that one time, but I guarantee you them brothers and sisters are coming for you, brother or not. You try to take out your daddy, you're going to have to take out every last single one of them. First of all, Paris is a daddy's girl. I'm pretty sure London would come after you. She would even come out of retirement for that one. And your brothers, Vegas, Orlando, Rio, then you got another brother. Like, I don't know how he would feel about it, but all I'm saying is that, like, it wouldn't be as simple as just you taking out your father. Like, you are not going to be able to see your child grow up if you go this route. It's just not going to happen. You will be unalived, period. Like, it just is what it is. Like, so I don't know what he was really thinking when he said all of that. I mean, I guess all he want to do is hold his baby. because apparently, you know, Sonya is due within a few weeks. So I guess all he want to do is hold his baby, because that's all you're going to be able to do is just hold her. And that's it. Because you're going to be gone. Seriously. Let me see what happened after that, y'all. Then was, hold on. Let me see if I want to jump to any other parts, because let me see. Okay, so we have that moment where where Roman meets Uncle Larry. That was so funny to me, y'all. And Rio was like he's certifiable. He's certifiable for real, for real. It was just so funny. All the parts that Uncle Larry was in was just funny. He just brought the energy to it. Like, you could never make me hate Uncle Larry. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. Now, I can't stand that little brother, that little son that he is, that other son. I don't like him. But Uncle Larry, I'm here for him all day. Yes. Let me go ahead and read some of these comments real quick. Did anyone catch it when Junior said Donna when he asked if she? I did catch that, and I was like, was that a mess up or was that like a statement? Because the same way he reverted to calling from LC to Pop, he went back to that. So I did think that was really interesting, to say the least. And I'll come to all y'all comments here in just a second. I'm gonna get through the rest of the recap, and then we'll chat it up. So after that, after the meetup with Roman, which like I said, was funny, and Rio is like, oh, he forgot. But I love that part. And then of course Chippy talks to Nene, and she tells him like why he's there, right? Why Uncle Larry is there, what he called him in for, and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, well, here we are. Like, this is in motion. And then let's get to the end, y'all, because this is the part that right here, this one took me out. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Junior gets home, right? Junior gets home, and of course, Uncle Larry is there. Uncle Larry is there, and Uncle Larry is ready. He say, listen, kick that little old piece over here to me. And then he just read Junior for filth, y'all. When he said, you funky foot, I said, oh my God. Uncle Larry is coming for blood, y'all, because he done called Junior every name under the sun and told him how stupid he was and how easily he was to be manipulated. And then we also got a little piece of the story from this side of it, from the television side of it, right? We get a little piece of the story where we learn that, listen, Donna apparently did have an opportunity to be around Junior, right? But what happened is that, you know, she was putting her hands on Junior. And when they saw that, they didn't allow her to be a part of his life anymore, you know, and it just was what it was. And they paid her, LC paid her a little nothing apparently, and she just left. And then she ended up getting with Lou at some point later in life and started her family, you know, Sasha, and never tried to come back and get him. So for those who are always saying like they just took him, she could have came back, like they never let her come back and get. They didn't let her come back for a reason. It wasn't like they tried to keep her out of his life. According to this particular storyline, is that she could have been in his life. That's the way I took it. I mean, if I'm reading that wrong, let me know, y'all. But from the way that I listened to it, and like I said, I only got to listen to it one time, but from what I heard is that they tried to allow Donna into Junior's life, but she was abusing him. And so they took him, and then they never let her in his life again. And she never even tried to be in his life. She just went on, and that it didn't take very much. And it was just a lot. You know, it was just a lot the way that he was selling it. And Junior is just sitting up here looking like, you know, like that's not true. And I'm just like, Junior, he was like, I was there. Like, I was there. And she's just sitting up here manipulating you. So now I want to know where we go from here. Because I don't think that Uncle Larry is going to pull the trigger. Like, Junior is literally asking for his life. Like, he's literally saying, please don't. He's not doing it in a begging way, but just in a way of like, I'm not ready, you know, and like I made a mistake. And Uncle Larry tells him, like, look, I believe people need to know the truth before I take them out. But I don't think that Uncle Larry's going to do it. I don't think anybody's going to take Uncle Larry out. I don't think nobody's going to get there and save him or do all the things, y'all. I really just think that Uncle Larry is going to feel like he wants this to be made right between Junior and his dad, because he doesn't want to be responsible for taking Junior out. Like, I really don't think he wants to, but I think that he's doing it because it's his brother, and his brother is asking him to do it. And he knows that he owes him, and he knows that he ain't gonna let nobody, he ain't gonna let nobody, even if it is family. So at the end of the day, I just feel like we're just at this impasse. But I don't think that Larry's gonna pull the trigger, y'all. I really don't. I think that when we saw that moment where we had that photo, I think where Donna looks like she's, like she's distraught or whatever she's looking like, I feel like that's going to be that moment where somehow, some way, Junior's going to be able to come back into the fold or whatnot. It is what it is. Either way, I literally was feeling kind of low-key sorry for Junior for like a whole second, y'all. Don't hold me, because y'all know I can't stand Junior right now. But for like a whole second, I really was feeling bad for him, because you really sat up there and believed everything that your mama told you. You like literally sat up there and believed somebody that who was never there for you, somebody who presented themselves to you as your aunt, right, comes to you and tells you something. And instead of you going to the very people that you have known, loved, and trusted all of this time, the very people who have raised you, have been there for you, instead of you going and having a conversation with them, you decide that you want them to hurt just as bad as you. Like, to me, this was far worse than just I want them to hurt. Like, you wanted them to end their lives. Like, what are we doing here exactly? What in the world could Donna have said to you that was so bad that you wanted to end the very people who was there for you? Not only them, but you also wanted to end the lives of your brothers. These other people didn't do nothing to you. And the very people that you have been raised around all of this time, the very people that you called friend, that you called family, you were willing to let them be taken out, okay? Like, we got Juanito, this is your godfather, right? This is Elsie's best friend. We got Brother Minister. He's been a part of the fold all this time. Like, you have all of these people, and they just dropping like flies because you have to prove that you are more than what everybody thinks you are. Sir, you never presented yourself to ever want to be the head of anything. Like, this just doesn't make any sense at all. But like I said, at the end of I ain't even gonna get worked up, y'all. Y'all know they be trying to work me up. I ain't even gonna get worked up though. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I think we're still gonna have Junior, and I might even find it in my heart to forgive him. But the thing is I think that it's gonna be really difficult for him to be reacclimated into the family, because I would never trust Junior again. Junior couldn't do nothing. Okay, but it is what it is. And I don't know, y'all, but this episode was excellent. When I tell y'all that for me, this was definitely a 5 out of 5. I was here for every last single thing. I think that I love Uncle Larry. Like I said, Uncle Larry can't do no wrong to me. And I was here for the call. If Junior want to play big boy games, then damn it, you gonna play big boy games. And it just is what it is. You got to go. Okay? You gotta go. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna come to y'all comments. So y'all, that is the end of the recap. So I hope y'all enjoyed the recap. If you're watching this on the replay, because I've been doing the live recaps, then please, let me know what you thought about the live recap. If y'all want me to actually make some videos over everything that has happened from episodes 1 through 6, then I will definitely try to fit that into my schedule and make those videos for y'all. But if you want to check out all of the live recaps, I have a live recap for every single episode where I just chop it up with you guys. And I appreciate you guys so much. We've had over 100 people in the chat at a time. So I appreciate you guys for just coming through and hanging out with me while I go off on these characters, because y'all know I will. If anybody's watching over on Instagram, then we definitely appreciate y'all as well. So let's go ahead, right? And let's go ahead and jump into these comments, because I need to know what y'all over here talking about. All right, let me, I'm gonna pull down the comments, y'all, so I can see what y'all got. And I think I have this on subscriber only. So if anybody wants to actually come up, and you don't have to be on camera, you can just come up with your voice only. And if you have something that you want to say, then you definitely can come on up. I will put the link in the thing. Y'all know I don't ever do this. So y'all know. So just, y'all know. Don't be weird. But I have it on subscriber only, so I'm not worried about any weirdness because I definitely... You said we going off together. Yes, girl, got me worked up, Lori. Got me worked up. Got me worked up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, y'all. So if you want to come up, you can come up and let me know what you got to say, what you thinking. Yes, DeMarcus. I thought I had did it. Let me go see. Let me see, DeMarcus. Oh, okay. I must have missed this, the blue one. Shout out to DeMarcus with the $2 super chat. Harris could be a match for Vincent Jr. I mean, I don't know, but I don't want Harris nowhere near nobody. Like, I just need Harris to stay over there with himself, because why? Junior puts no blame on Donna. She knew also. That's my whole point right there. Like, P. Bronson, like, that is like one of my biggest points, is that she knew as well. But yet, instead of going to the people that you've known your entire life that have never done anything to you, you instead choose to believe her instead of just listening to their side of the story. Like, you never once listened to their side of the story. You just automatically just believed what she said. And that's been my problem the entire time. Not that he was upset or mad, not even that he didn't have a reason to be upset or mad, right? Because I feel like Junior had a reason to be upset about them not telling him the truth after all this time, because they should have been told him the truth, right? Like, there should never have been a moment where they did not tell him the truth. But again, it is not to this level. Like, this level of where we're at now is just like way too much. Like, we went too far with it. And the disrespect that you gave to the woman who did raise you and took you in as her own child and never once treated you like you didn't even know. Like, that's how much she treated you like her child, right? Like, that's how much she treated you like you were hers. You didn't even know that you weren't hers, you know? So that lets me know right there that a conversation could have been had. But instead, remember, he didn't want to talk to him. LC tried to go and have a conversation with him. He told him he didn't want to talk to him. But then when ish get real, now, now we want to have these come to Jesus moments and be like, no, Uncle Larry, don't take me out. Sure, I'm sorry. Hey, Angelica, please make some videos. Of course, I will definitely make some videos. I will make some videos and see, because I was thinking about doing like a where we are right now type of video, like between like, just, y'all know me, I just be going off in these videos. I be doing the most sometimes, but I love this show so much. It just is what it is. Nene will persuade Larry not to unalive. Nene ain't doing nothing. Junior should have expected something, as he is the only child not named after a city. I don't think so, David. I don't think he should have suspected anything, because he was the oldest child, and typically the oldest child is named after their father. And Junior's name is Lavernius Duncan Jr., named after his father, and he is the oldest child. So that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. So I don't think he would have ever really thought twice about it. Kenny, listen, I do not like that Kenny. As quiet as it is kept, Junior is not smarter than the average bear. Junior will go incognito and destroy the alliance. I think that's what he's going to have to do, DeMarcus. I actually agree with you. I think that Junior is going to have to take out Antonio. He's going to have to take out the major players in this, even if that comes down to taking out the senator, taking out Antonio Dash. Like, he's going to have to do all of that in order to make it right. If he doesn't do that and he lets them be out there, they're like, no. Like, Junior can't come back into the fold until he get rid of the problem that he created. Had Junior been treated differently, I could see the issue. Donna told him a giant lie. Yeah, Donna for them streets, y'all. Donna was out here just lying her behind off. Donna and the cop working with H are hooking up. I thought it could be Rob, but think about how he kept talking about Donna when he and Junior were in the car. Oh, you're talking about Detective Bryant. Listen, I think shout out to gosh, what is her name? It starts with a B, Bertrice or Bernice. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But when I did that video where everybody got to guess who they thought it was that, you know, that Donna was messing with, that's who somebody actually said. Somebody said that they think that is Detective Bryant. So I don't know. And Linda 7212 said, but not that mad. Okay, that part. Not that mad. Leave Harris on that dock fishing. Episode 5 was definitely great. I agree. DeMarcus made a comment in another chat that he thinks Larry is going to give Junior grace and develop a plan to take out the alliance. Yeah, I think that Uncle Larry is going to give him grace too. I think that he's certainly going to do that. And I think they're going to then have to come up with a plan to be able to take out the alliance, because for sure, I don't think that Uncle Larry leaves there with the alliance still alive, right? I think that Uncle Larry is definitely going to play a part in this. And I think that Junior is going to have to dismantle the alliance from within. Like, he has no choice. If he wants to come back into the fold, this is exactly what he is going to have to do. And I agree with Angelica. I think that is a great comment. Alejandro is going to turn on the alliance. I've been thinking for a while that Alejandro is going to talk to LC. If Alejandro is smart, Alejandro definitely does that, because not only that, think about it, Alejandro is also directly connected with the cartels as well. They took out Juanito, and I think that he doesn't have a choice. He's going to have to make a stand either way, because otherwise, you saw what happened last time. When all this was happening, when Heat first came out and they were trying to get everybody in line, like, they were literally about to take, like, Alejandro had to go. I'm trying to see, did they try to take Alejandro out? But something happened. I can't remember how he lived, y'all. It's been a minute since I watched that season. Alejandro was sitting there in guilt because he knows those were sloppy moves. Of course, this was so sloppy. This was so emotional. Like, Antonio Dash really thinks that he's doing something, but this was such an emotional move. Like, it really just made no sense to go after Juanito like this. Like, while I'm not saying that it wasn't a good move to take out, but the heat that it's gonna bring is not worth it. Like, I don't feel like they have the manpower to take on all the cartel, the Duncans, and every other person at that table. And then you also have KD and his connections, which I still don't trust him. But at this point, he's still working with the table. So, you know, we're not going to go off on him just yet. But I'm just saying, I think that was just crazy. I don't think it was Detective Bryant. He would know when and where Vegas was going to dinner. Rob could have given Donna the wedding location. That is true. That is very true. Antonio Trash is a 2-bit Don Corleone wannabe. What'd you say? He a wannabe for real, for real. Let me see. Let me go back up here and see if I missed some of y'all's. DeMarcus, it could be Larry. Okay, yeah, I think I read that one already. Sonya will probably go in labor, and Uncle Larry will spare Junior. The way he had her up in there, hog-tied, y'all, boy, I laughed my behind off. That was so freaking funny. He had her in there tied up for real, for real. Let me see what else y'all got on here. Oh, let me go down to the bottom. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. I can't believe, didn't anybody want to come up and say anything about what y'all thought? Y'all know I don't drop the link too often. The alliance is so stupid not to realize the Brotherhood could take away Dominique, could have taken Dominique out. They are so focused on the table. Yeah. So Solange, I agree. I agree. They not even thinking about that part of it. They acting like them unaliving Brother Minister was no big thing and that the brotherhood is not still out there, not even thinking about the fact that, oh, maybe it wasn't the Duncans, maybe it was the brotherhood, like, because they know that she unalived Brother Minister. You can't tell me that you're in an underworld and you don't know what the talk is. Like, that would be so stupid on their part. And also, y'all, like, we still haven't seen Niles with the sniper yet. And we know that at some point, Niles is going to be back with that sniper. And I don't know, with that sniper rifle. Y'all know I'll be talking about with the sniper. With the sniper rifle. And I don't know exactly, I don't know who he's going to be taking out. Like, I don't know if he's going to be friend or foe. I'm hoping that he's going to be friend. But there's still that part that we have not seen. I think Donna took Dominique out. You think so? I don't know. I don't think Donna has it. I don't think Donna is. I just don't think that she's capable. I really don't. And I don't know what it benefits her, because I think with Dominique being there, that strengthened her role in the alliance. To be honest, because I think, at the end of the day, Dominique was really the only person who believed in her. Niles has worked with Brother Minister's daughter. Did you notice that Donna wasn't drinking in that scene? She was smoking some. Oh yeah, she was. She said sex is so much better when you high. So she was smoking that good. And that's what she said in that scene. Yeah, I definitely caught that, Angelica. Donna was in the car with Antonio. So how could she have done it? I believe it was Neff. I don't know. Christian Keys is beefing with somebody, and I believe him. Listen, our boys stay beefing with somebody. It is what it is. It's okay, though. Fake Orlando to watch her. For fake Orlando to watch her 6. What did that mean? Hold on. In what scene? I'm trying to think of what scene you're talking about. Donna can't shoot good enough to hit anyone. Angelica, that person had a limp. Junior finally found out the real truth. I was so glad, Will, that Junior finally found out the truth about what's going on. Where is Natalia, Consuelo's right-hand woman? I don't know. Where's she at? I think she paid to take her out. That she paid somebody. She did have $10 million at that point. She probably wouldn't shock me if she took Junior's $10 million too and said she'll give it to him. Hold on. Junior believed Uncle Larry because of the way Donna has been moving lately. It's all coming together. Yeah. Drop in the chat and let me know if do y'all think that Junior is gone? Do y'all think Uncle Larry is going to pull the trigger? Or do y'all think that Uncle Larry and Junior are going to work together in order to take down the alliance from within? Let me know what y'all think. It's funny how gangsters call on the Lord when trouble comes. You're so silly. I think everybody do. Heck, you might fool around and have people that's atheists that do. I think it is a natural reaction to trauma and fear. Larry and Junior will take the alliance down together. I think so too. I do not think that he's going to take out Junior. I think he's going to take Junior back to LC. And that's why Donna going to come out the house screaming and crying to get Junior. I hope so, because Junior is doing too much. Work together. You think they're going to unalive Larry? No, not Uncle Larry. I don't think so. Christian said he was kept out of episodes after the first episode. When he say that? He been on live recently? Again? I thought he just said he wasn't in the trailer. Which he actually was in the, well, it looked like he was in the trailer. At least we saw the sniper rifle. But that could have been that other person too. I don't know. Listen, I try to stay out of these people's business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I just love the show. I'm here for that. And I love Niles. So listen, I don't think that Larry is gonna take Junior. I don't think so either. I think he did put the fear of the Lord in him, though. They're gonna work together. Agree with this theory. I think Donna is going out soon. I hope so, because she can go. Junior will replace Holly. Holly, like, bro, no. Chippy told God enough. She really did. She said enough. I think Larry, Curtis, and Crazy But Kenny will take out the alliance. Yeah. I think Larry will spare Junior. However, I saw a clip and Junior is demanding to see his wife. I haven't seen since the first time I saw it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't see that. I missed that one. Dang. Nobody's going to unalive Uncle. I don't think so either. But you never know. The beef may not be with Carl, but the network itself possibly. Yeah, I mean, because he is having those other issues, I believe, same network. She said that, yes, she did. Life with Gaia. She did. She said, enough. If Larry don't, the Muslims will. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Antonio is not even thinking about the fact that there's a whole set of people that actually could come after him. Yeah, true. Antonio is going to try to get Niles to take out LC, and Niles is going to Paris and get on the Duncan side. Doesn't that sound great? Yeah. I mean, because remember, Sal Dash did hire Niles to take out LC. And well, he did try to, let me rephrase that. He tried to hire him, but they didn't have the money to do it. I think it was Vinny, if I'm not mistaken. No, Sal did it first, but then I think Sal got. And then I think Vinny came back and tried to finish it, but they didn't have the money, and so they couldn't do it. Is that, hold on, I missed. Sorry. Is that a new hat? I don't think I ever saw you with the pink on. No, it's not new. I've worn it before. I have. I just don't wear it that much. I got to start wearing my hats, y'all. I have like tons of hats. Like that's my thing. And I have a lot of them. But of course, I have some that I'm really partial to that I love to wear more than others. But I'm going to start wearing the rest of them. I have a lot of them. Antonio is just blinded by all things Duncan. I believe that too, Stacey. I believe that Antonio is definitely blinded by all things Duncan. And I think that he just can't see beyond that. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, our boy Carl don't be having no smoke with nobody. He be minding his business, drinking his water, okay, posting his little post about people about to be gone. He said that somebody was going to be gone on this episode. Carl, really, he tried. Listen, he had me hyped too all week. I was just trying to figure out who was about to go. From the moment somebody sent me that post. Yes, I do, Lex. I have Cash App, baby. You want to send me a Cash App? Hold on, let me send it to you. Let me put it in the chat. Hold on, let me look, make sure that the right numbers at the end of it. I know I got some numbers on the end. Give me a second. Blue. Okay, yep, that's right. There you go. That is my Cash App. It is Team Jones 32. I appreciate you in advance. No Bobby the Beast. We don't need Bobby no more. But when Vinny tried to hire Niles, he didn't really know Paris at the time and didn't know Paris was a Duncan. It's not going to work this time. Exactly, Angelica. I don't think he's going to go for that 2 times. So I don't think they're going to spend the block on that. I personally don't think that. I mean, we don't know. It could happen, but I don't think so. I agree with you 100%. 100% I agree with you. Let me close that out. Let me see, where was I? Larry is going to take out the senator and Billy Bob. Listen, okay, that part. Thank you, Angelica. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, that is my Cash App. If you want to Cash App me some coins, y'all know I appreciate y'all. Hashtag Team Jones 32. We saw Vegas this episode, but didn't hear anything from either. Yeah, I mean, this episode really heavily focused on, you know, what they was trying to portray, and I was here for it. Shout out to the 100 people in the chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, hanging out with your girl, and doing all the things. Make sure that y'all hit the like. I need 100 likes, y'all. Like, I need this video to go on out there, you know, to where it goes. So please, please, please make sure to go ahead and hit like on the video, please, please, and thank you so much. DeMarcus, I think Uncle Larry is going to unalive all the alliance with one boom. Okay, Lord, I will be here for that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We saw Vegas this episode, but didn't hear anything from him either. Yeah, okay. Vinny didn't have the funds yet. Nope, sure didn't. Junior will unalive Senator Pettyway. I hope so. And Lord, he gonna call Crazy Kenny, and it's over because Kenny is ridiculous. Let me check my Cash App. Oh, thank you, Lexi, so much for the $20 Cash App. I appreciate you. And please let me know if you have a comment that you want to put in the thing so I can put it up in the thing. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Lex with the $20 Cash App. What happened to the main component of this? Will said, where did that go? Well, I mean, listen, it's still there because isn't that what this is really, what it all boils down to? The alliance really is, they really are trying to take over. Like, that's what the biggest problem is, I think, especially with the alliance, even though they're being all petty and stuff. Antonio, remember this all started back when they decided that, let me see, let me get my thoughts together. I'm trying to figure out that moment. Was it with the Vinny situation? Because remember, Antonio pulled out of being part of the table, right? Because remember, the Italians always had a seat at the table before they took out the big man. I cannot think of what his name is right now. I can see his face in my head, but I cannot think of his name. But before the Don something, whatever his name is, y'all drop the name in the chat if y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Remember when they took him out, Antonio took over. And when that happened, then he got mad and stepped away from the table, right? And remember, they have heat. So they have the biggest drug that's out there, right? They have that drug that everybody wants that's making them a ton of money, right? And now they pulled out of it, but they pulled out of the table off of pride. So I think, like, at the end of the day, the core of it, Don Frederico. Yep, Don Frederico. I think the core of it is that they want to take over. Like, we already know that Aries' daddy, Cora, we already know he tried to make a fake drug in heat and in fire, right? But they was out there just unaliving people. He tried to make that fake drug. And then, of course, like I said, Antonio pulled away from the table when he got mad. And so there we have it. Like, I think the bottom line is that they want to take them out so that they can take over the entire, so they can take over all the work, because right now the Duncans are at the top. And if you can take away that, then, you know, there you have it. But I do get what you're saying. Like, they're not really focusing on that part, but I've always felt like this has never been a show that really centered around the drug aspect of it. I think that it always centered around the family business side of it. Like, I think that it really focuses on, like, we know that the drug aspect is there, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. we know that it's there, but I always feel like they don't lean in like on, like we never see them really like focusing on the selling of the, like we know it happens, but we always see them focus around the family side of it. I think that's what makes this show special and different, because we know that they out here slanging, but at the end of the day, we get so many more stories out of it. And, you know, I just like the way that they do it. I think they do a really good job with it. Let me see what. Hey, Khadijah, girl. Uncle Larry is hilarious. Larry hollered that crackhead B was lost in the sauce. Yes, girl. Oh my God, that was so freaking funny. He said that crackhead was lost in the sauce. and was lost in the sauce. That was so hilarious. Listen, Khadijah, I cracked up over when he said, "You funky foot." I said, "Oh." When he was in there with LC, and he said that he was going off, y'all. Uncle Larry had these moments, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, it was fun. Angelica, you are so right, but this home, it gotta be a big bang. Heat is still the top. Yep, heat is still the top drug. Condition. LC told Junior Orlando created something new and better. Yeah, well, Orlando is always creating these party drugs. And I know some of you don't like when I talk about the books or whatnot, but since we're done with the recap, just to throw it out there, in the book, Orlando does create another drug, and he creates this other drug in the book with Rio. And it was a drug that they were testing out. And it was another designer drug as well. David, yes. Let me put David comment up here. He said, yes, that was so funny to me. Larry called Junior all kinds of names. Yes. Larry was bringing them left and right. I wonder, was that in the script or did he ad-lib that, y'all? I really got to know. Did y'all see the promo that Uncle Larry did before they dropped him? These in the book, Will, now I don't know if they're gonna be the same way, but in the book, these pills were like they look like Skittles. So they were all different types of colors. They look like Skittles. And also in the book, heat was giving people cancer, which is why they weren't selling it in the thing. But here on the TV show, they're still selling heat and it's not having that effect. They instead brought in fire, which is, was taking out the folks. But that's like one of the biggest differences between the books and the show, is that heat never saw the light of day because they are conscious drug dealers, okay? Like, you got to still have a conscience when you're doing this. I think he ad-libbed. It was freaking hilarious. I know. I think he ad-libbed that too. I feel like you had to have ad-libbed that in order for it to be so funny. Like the way that he delivered, either that or he got hella timing, y'all, because the way that he delivered those lines, like he was just hitting them back to back to back. He didn't even give you time to breathe. I was just like, ain't no freaking way. Y'all know what? I'm finna play it because I want to. I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to cut it out the video because they're not gonna let me keep it up there, but we gonna cut it out the video. But we gotta look at it, y'all. We gotta hear what Uncle Larry had to say. Let me find it, y'all. Give me 1 second. As a matter of fact, we gotta listen to the whole Donna story. Let me get it up. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all know we're gonna have to cut. If you're watching this on the replay, this will not be here because I will be taking it out of the video, okay?
Your father, you've been robbing him. You killed his best friend, your godfather.
I didn't kill Juan.
Bullshit. The blood is all over your goddamn hands. You know what? You've always tried to be more than what you are. You never know when to stay in your fucking lane. You're not Elsie Dunn.
Lied to me and passed me by my entire life, all because I wasn't her kid.
That's some shit. That's bullshit. Who the fuck told you that? And you probably believe that shit too, don't you? You know what? You're about as stupid as you are big.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, really crazy. Y'all know I'm gonna take all that out of there. I'm gonna take every last single drop of that out of there. But we had to look at it, y'all. Larry said, "You about as stupid." Yeah, I can't with Uncle Larry. He is funny. Oh yeah, I love the hair. The hair is dope. Larry cut Junior down. Okay. Listen, I'm about to look at this episode again too, y'all. I might put it on in the Discord. So if you want to watch it in the Discord, I'm gonna throw it on in the Discord and we'll watch the episode one more time. Cause I'm gonna have to run that one back one more time. So if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and make sure you come to the Discord. I'm gonna throw it on in the Discord while I sit and do some I got some work I need to do anyway. So I'm gonna do that and let it play. Let me see if I can find the link to the Discord just in case you have not been to the Discord. Give me a second. Oh my God, that was so freaking hilarious. That Jontha said, "You about as dumb." I can't. Okay, Scorpio over here on Instagram. Okay, Junior wasn't stupid. Junior knew better than to go over there and mess with Uncle Larry. As stupid as that, you about as stupid as you are. Why, y'all? Why do you do that? I don't even know. That was crazy. But yeah, I'm about to put this on in the Discord, y'all. Let me go ahead and I'm about to end this live. I'm gonna throw it on in the Discord. If you want to come watch it in the Discord with me, we can chat in the Discord. They got the little chat in there, so we can chat in there. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about the episode in there. But this has been fun, y'all. Like, this was one of the best episodes so far. I love this episode. It was so good. And yes, for all of you that want me to go ahead and drop some videos, I will drop some videos. And you know I'm here for it. I gotta do a part 2 Donna video anyway. So I feel like I need to go ahead and do that part 2 Donna video. Because why not? Okay, because it's about time. Like, this is the perfect time. I was trying to wait a little while before I did that part 2 Donna video. But we gonna go ahead and do it though. But I'm gonna do some videos and stuff, definitely. And again, I just dropped the links to the Discord. So if you want to come to the Discord, come on into the Discord. We're about to watch the episode together. So here are the links again. Hop into the Discord and come in. And we will get the episode started, y'all. But we're about to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed the live recap. Thank you so much for everybody that came through. Yes, Tyrone, you got to rerun it because listen, we done acted up in here today because you already know. Even DeMarcus was not up in here with all that Team Donna stuff. He only did it for like a whole second. And then, you know, he had to go ahead and let it go because we ain't having none of that today. You come in here with that Team Donna stuff, you will get got. Okay, we not doing that because Donna ain't ish. That okay. Shout out to Saz Paul with the $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Again, Lex, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you for everybody with all the super chats, everybody who commented. Hey, Tamika girl. Listen, girl, I've been in here giving it to Donna. If y'all want to watch the family business again, please head on over to the Discord. We're going to watch family business again. We can chat it up inside of there as well. Hey, Lori, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tyrone came through. Soul Angel, thank you so much. Linda was in the building. Renee was in the building. Thank you, Miss Wright. Audrey, shout out to all of my channel members. I appreciate you guys so much. Lori, Angelica, All of you guys, I thank you so much. LL came through. DeMarcus, of course, always coming through with the shenanigans. Sasscom, thank you. Deborah was in the building. Derek, thank you for coming through. Lex, thank you, boo. Appreciate you. And everybody else who came through, thank you guys so much again. We're about to head on over to the Discord. The links are definitely inside of the chat. Come through, hang out with me, do what we do over there. And I will talk to you guys later. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to go ahead and type in hashtag replay squad. Let us know that you came through. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Did y'all like how Uncle Larry called Junior a funky foot? So, he did all the things. But anyway, y'all, let us know. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Lone's over, been lived away. We don't fall, we don't bend. Every war's got a start and an end. Carve the name in the fire and red. Say Duncan and they don't speak the same. We don't run, cut us once, but we don't fall. We don't fall. We lose the sun, we rise with another. Blood makes you kin, but loyalty makes you family.
She's still breathing, but the weight ain't light. Vegas back, here to calm in the fight. They tried to shake the tree, now we rooted deeper. Junior turned Judas, let the serpent keep her. They praying on our table, but we serve revenge. Never titties, stay quiet, but a blade don't bend. Eyes like Tom Harco with